two-time Pro Bowler coming off a big year, Saquon Barkley. It'll go as a loss of a yard.
I'm just telling you, you ain't going to be able to run on me no more.
Excellent effort defensively by him. 2 tackles for a loss.
My D-line is crazy.
Here in the first quarter.
He's an absolute disruptor, isn't he? And I think most offenses would love to go against guys who just want to hold the point of attack and try and keep things clean for their linebackers.
If I'm in who?
Take those moves, and they can get upfield past the offensive line into the backfield.
Yeah, wow.
That's hard to handle.
That's Quentin Williams. You already know he's not doing that.
Throwing now is Rodgers. Flush to his right. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Yeah,
he was trying to get it to Zay Jones that time. 3rd down here. But you look at this Patriots defense, and they find themselves just outside the top 10 in the league against the pass, currently bringing up the number 11 spot.
And since this is such a good unit of covering passes downfield, I think that last play is typical of what we might see. A lot of short passes, so they can generate some run after the catch, but nothing doing on that one.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert.
That's crazy.
Look at the big man rumble.
That's crazy. They even broke 3 tackles. What?
A big play there on the catch and run.
Yeah, this is why I can't fuck with Madden.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
What? I'm losing. Thank you.
Barkley inside handoff. And only a yard this
As
time.
you can tell, these niggas is breaking everything.
26. The Jets at 1-1 through 2 games thus far. It's not a start that's going to set the world on fire, but they've been pretty solid nonetheless.
And the first thing that crosses my mind, it certainly beats the alternative of starting 0-2. I do think that this is a team that's going to take a little time to find its footing. Hard to navigate the always tough NFL.
Now Rodgers. This one goes out wide for Barkley. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. 18 yards that time to push him up, 1st and goal.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical, they've been crisp, and as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early 1st and goal.
A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door, 1st and goal.
I'm telling you, duck that sauce. I was going to bust your shit.
Oh, how about this on 1st and goal? And he's
I was going to bust you. You was ducking that sauce the other night.
It's a good pickup of 7 yards, and now they're looking at 2nd and goal.
It's a bit of a dangerous part of the field for them to break into their bag of tricks, but for a minute...
Now I have to take it out on Justin later.
Instead, they don't get into the end zone, but they do pick up positive yardage.
Barkley. Oh, he's going absolutely nowhere as he is hit behind the line. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, but now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory? Might he go for it?
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
Hey, 88. Hey, Dick, 26.
Now Rodgers. And that's caught by Landry.
Yo, that's crazy. You're getting a lot of bullshit today.
A great play there. His first touchdown of the new season. And the Jets will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Folk connects on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Okay, ready?
Now the NFL's leading rusher in 2021, Jonathan Taylor. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down. Those are the types of runs they told us they want to see more of. Look, they love the 60 to 70-yard runs, but those 10 to 20-yarders, they can help you win a ball game.
And that means everyone's invested because you know the big guys up front, that's what they do. They try and move people. But when you get your perimeter guys involved downfield, that means that they care about the running game and they know it helps their team.
When you talk about this Jets defense, they're a unit that enters play way down, number 28 in the NFL right now against the run.
And being able to set the tone early in this game, because when you get down to it, it's that sign that we saw in their football facility when we visited with them. The one that said no explosives, no big plays, no chunk plays. That's what they got to take care of.
1st and 10, Taylor now. Oh, nice move. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation we were talking about with one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
A gain of 8 there on the play. And that'll bring up a second down in just a couple. Looking for Addison again, and he's got him again. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Anthony Richardson, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Patriots are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. We saw so much of this last year at the college level, but there you go, his first rushing touchdown as an NFL quarterback.
And with the speed he has, we certainly know it won't be his last, because that's something that aided him very well, as you mentioned.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
Yep.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone.
So I was asking my brother to play on as soon as he gets back. He just got to go to Broxton real quick.
17-yard line.
You like that? You like that? You like that play, right?
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally, because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated, because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
To throw is Rodgers. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. 10 yards is the pickup. Good enough for a Jet first down.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers.
Yeah, give me those.
Going to Woods, but that pass is intercepted. It's C.J. Henderson picking it off. Then he takes this one back into the end zone.
What?
The Patriot defense has a touchdown.
That's my cornerback at slot corner. I'm streaming it. You can check the stream, nigga.
Up and good, and that makes the score 14-7. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they get this game tied up.
Now a 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. He takes this for 3 to the 29.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
26.
So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Rodgers now to throw. He dumps it off to Barkley. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. A 1st down carry for Barkley. And he'll take it across the 50 and into New England territory. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. On play action, now Rodgers. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half, but the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them off the scoreboard here.
And this offense on 3rd down today, they've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2.
Inside. Go to 50. Hey, you block over here. Flip it down.
Working from the gun, Rodgers. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 32-yard line. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another 1st.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds him for the 1st down.
They go back to the ground now with Barkley. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Yeah, 300. Yeah, 300. Back north.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter. 14-7. From the 31, here's 2nd down and 8.
Yeah, this. Hey, 88.
Here's Rodgers to throw. That's to the former Alabama man, Cameron Latu. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a 1st down.
That's another Jets. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
In motion right, Dobbs. Up the middle with Barkley. And he still has yet to get on track in this 1st half as they're going to stop him behind the line. Now the Patriots will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. that loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. Shotgun now for Rodgers. To Barkley on the check down. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. The Patriots will take their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Third down and 1. Now it's Rodgers. It's Barkley once again bringing in the catch. And this is not going to be enough. Was in search of 2 yards and only got halfway there.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
And no signs of the field goal unit. They're going for it on 4th down. To throw, it's Rodgers. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Trenton Simpson. And he takes this back into the end zone.
You threw that right at me.
Patriot defense has a touchdown. So they go on 4th down. Not only do they not get it, it turns into 6 points the other way. Disastrous.
And many people think you should just go ahead and knock it down in that situation. Turn it over for the offense. But I had a defensive coordinator recently tell me, we see that as a passive play. We don't do that anymore. We want the ball in our hands, and we want to head the other way.
It's probably also instinct a lot of times. If you see a lot of green grass ahead of you, go ahead and grab it.
That's the exact right play to do. That's knowing when to break the rules and when to make a play that maybe you hadn't been taught.
And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. Now a hit. Football. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line. So problems compounding themselves. And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it.
Oh, that's bullshit. I know you think that.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Now a 2nd and 2. Rodgers going to throw. And he'll get this underneath, dropping it off for Barkley. Now the Jets going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Well, they certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball, possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
Go to 50. Hey, you block over here. Get 300. Get 300. Hey, 88. Back north.
Rodgers now on 1st down. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Yeah, this. Hey, 88.
And again, it's Rodgers. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
I can put just a little bit too much heat on that one. When you throw it to the outside, you do have to be careful because you got to keep it away from the defender, but you also have to give your own guy a chance too.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Hey, 626.
Here's Rodgers. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down. He's going to throw one up for the end zone. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. So here we go for half number 2. The Patriots with the lead, and they will be getting the football. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Pats at the line, ready to go. Quickly to Addison here. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there? Swarming to it and not allowing that to happen. Did not let him get downfield.
Richardson working from the gun. And this will be swung out wide for Taylor. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. That one good for 13 and a New England 1st down.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Play action. Now Richardson.
Oh, come on.
Force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Shaquille Leonard, the linebacker. Pretty much everything went there.
That shit was open. Richardson just threw a fucking duck.
The opening drive of the 3rd quarter.
As we know, the key to everything here, don't get careless with the football. The problem is you've got to stay aggressive as well. So where's the line between being aggressive and attacking and being overly aggressive? I think they just crossed it on that one.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers. And he slings one that's
Rodgers is shaky.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
I hope so, man.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Rodgers.
Yeah, lucky. That was a pick. That shit went right through my hands. Yep.
Second catch for him today.
Okay. We've been getting a little something all game. Yep. Your whole first drive, bro, was bullshit. Yeah, you haven't been over here since. Slow for you, Barkley.
Behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Throwing is Rodgers. And Woods has it complete. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
Makes it 3rd and 3.
26.
Rodgers going to try and throw on 3rd down. Trying to find Barkley on the out route, and he's got it. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards.
They certainly had success.
I'll be the only receiver, bro.
Getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
Into the red zone,
No
it's
thanks.
Rodgers. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
You get the sense that they're
Told
saying
you,
we're
Rodgers
not playing
looking
up to what we're
shaky, bro.
capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Trenton Simpson. There he goes, left side.
Stick work.
And he takes this one back into the end
Stick
zone.
work, bro. My defense is crunk. I don't need to score on offense.
And McPherson on for the extra point. He knocks it through.
Yo, I'll
It's
check my
28-7.
my kicker, bro.
The score, Patriots 28, Jets 7.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get
Yo,
another
wow,
shot at it
nigga.
now as this one's in the air.
I'm glad you're in my division. Easy 2 dubs
Here
this
comes the
season.
return from the
Glad you're in
middle
my
of the end
division.
zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
17-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
2nd and 10.
I'll take
Now
him.
Rodgers. He'll get the hook up there to Woods. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. And quickly they get to the line. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. And that'll be incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
What? Nah, he's right to question me.
Here's 2nd and 10. Here's a give to Barkley. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Saquon Barkley. His 2nd rushing touchdown on the year.
Running on
Jets
2nd
are
and
able
10
to
is
cut into
scary
the
shit.
deficit.
Running on 2nd and 10?
PAT up and good, but hold on a second. There is a flag.
I didn't expect that from you.
Accept the penalty.
I only had 3 on the D-line there. I was expecting the pass.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards.
Before that, Saquon had 9. Before that, Saquon had 9 carries for 7 yards. Just remember.
Back of the end zone for a touchback.
Say no more. He's not running for another first down. I guarantee that.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Toward the left sideline, but it's incomplete.
It was there. It was there.
The right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline.
It was there.
Just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Richardson to throw off play action. That is taken in by the tight end fan. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
Come on.
They'll run the toss here with Taylor. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
When I watch plays like that, I give a lot of thanks that my DNA did not make me an offensive tackle, because that is a very difficult job, to hold your block against a really good defensive end and hang on to it so your runner can get to the edge and do it without holding. I don't know that that's really possible for very many people.
Stick work, right? You know what you said?
What's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number 3. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 38. Running straight ahead, Taylor. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. From the shotgun, Richardson. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots.
JT, baby.
Jonathan Taylor, 30 yards. And the Pats look like they're about to put an end to their 2-game losing streak as they
Yeah, let me touch my kicker, right?
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And this will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Jets offense coming up now.
Oh, the counter is coming. The counter.
Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the
Bro, I be knowing you, bro.
Several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
But you scared?
Right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film
I be
room
switching
and
it
watch
up.
every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future.
Nah,
and
some
mentally,
of them.
I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
Hey, 626. 630.
Now Rodgers. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in.
And this is a situation where, as a head coach, you're just saying, what else could go wrong? Let's get it all out of our system, please. This has been a sloppy game throughout. The execution has been lacking. A lot of mistakes, both mental and physical. And here's a big play that goes by the wayside.
Now Rodgers, gotta have this one. Pass taken in by his big tight end. But no reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
Well, give them credit. They're going to stay and fight this out to the end. 4th down, you've got to go for it. And they not only convert, but pick up some good yardage as well.
So the big play has them all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. Rodgers to throw once more. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
Under 4 to go now as they come up on second down. Now it's Rodgers. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Keely Ringo.
Give me those.
And the Pats are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Well, field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust.
You said I won't score again?
For them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here. Maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
Pretty solid run here on first down. Almost picked up another first, but he appears to be a few inches short. The fourth quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
Here's a jet sweep. This is Addison. Well, we've seen running backs in today's NFL get involved in the passing game. Maybe it's about time more receivers like that get involved in the running game.
And that is something we are seeing more and more in this league, no question about it. That wasn't the biggest of gains, but it was enough to get them a first down. And it continues to test the defense. They have to think on every play about who.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. A big play there for New England. 59 yards. So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10. Looking for Addison again, and he's got him again.
Oh, stick work. Oh, stick work. Oh.
Addison from 10 yards out. And the Patriots up the lead to 4 scores now here in this fourth quarter. McPherson on for the point after. And that'll increase their lead to 28.
Next to score, Patriots 42, Jets 14.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. But not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back.
What did you expect, Brett? Told you ain't going to be able to run. Now when I got 4 on the line.
Pretty well for this offense, gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
Throwing now is Rodgers. This one goes out wide for Barkley. Room past the 35. And he'll take this all the way up to the 38-yard line. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. Rodgers now on first down. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And now this ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football. So this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself. They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know what he thinks going on out there, CD.
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage. Looks like they're going to keep throwing to the bitter end. This one's long since over, but give them credit. They're going to go down fighting. That one, incomplete.
Hey, 88. Hey, take 26.
Rodgers going to go on 4th down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Down to the 10. All the way in. Touchdown, New York. Zay Jones, 62 yards. And the Jets get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And he's got it in the end zone.
And I had a feeling he was going to do that. I went to the wrong side.
As many as they are, but the fake works, and they'll get 2 points closer instead of 1. So with no doubt,
how'd I know? Because I get predictable.
Here, but let's see what they can do starting with the onside kick. And this is secured by the Patriots. 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. They're still throwing the football here, and obviously the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays.
He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts. As it comes
just trying new shit, say.
Left to go in the game. They need 18 yards here on 3rd down. Richardson. He lets one go deep for Addison. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 9-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. Now he's loose down the middle of the field and finally brought down at the 31-yard line. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout.
Bro, I'm blitzing you. I'm letting you get that.
Seconds to play here in quarter number 4. So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's 1st down on the other side of the field. From the gun, it's Rodgers. And he'll get this underneath, dropping it off for Barkley. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Go to 50. Hey, you block over here. Get 300. Get 300.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. Touchdown, Jets. Zay Jones. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Jets have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
What? Doubt it. Nah.
Rodgers will throw for it. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it.
They attempted to fade to the back corner of the end zone unsuccessfully. And I've been with you long enough, Brandon. I know it's not one of your favorite calls.
Well, it's interesting. Before working with you, I always viewed that as you're just taking away space and you're trapping yourself in a corner. But you actually have told me they're trying to create space where space is not.
Bro, you hit me.
This is a weird deal, isn't it? But you got to just move that defender inside to create that separation.
Can't be hitting me.
Space where there just isn't much.
We got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on first down. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. That one looks like he'll throw here. And that's to the left sideline and incomplete. That pass just a little bit off. It looked like maybe he tried to force it in there.
Game speed, always different, no matter what you do in practice. Can't simulate it, right? So your decision-making, everything has to be a little bit quicker. Sometimes it can throw you off until you adjust.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Richardson looking to throw this. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Now the Patriots will use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
I can hear it right now that most people in our business are saying, why aren't they running the football? But I happen to agree with this strategy. They've had success all game long. I don't think they should go away from it. Too often, teams go into that protect mode and they end up giving away the football. This team...
Touchdown, Patriots! Jordan Addison.
I got Wilson.
2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Patriots have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it.
Oh, no, he sucks.
But it's incomplete.
I have to admit, I'm scratching my head a little bit here trying to make sense of what I just saw. Number 1, huge lead. Just kick the extra point and be done with it. Number 2, if you are going to go for 2, just line up and go for it from the 2-yard line. Why make it so difficult? That's a long way to go to try and pick up some points.
And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance. Well, by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go at each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off-season. But on game day, you both want to show your best. And I think that's what we saw from both the offense and the defense, a complete team victory.
So for the Patriots, they're into the win column now as they move to 1-2 on the young season. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Big D to take on the Cowboys. Meanwhile,